All right, I thought about writing a script about this, but then I was just like, frack it, we'll do it live. I jolted down a few notes, and I'm just going to ramble for the next 3 or 4 minutes or something. But I wanted to talk about sloppiness when in approach to games, and I'll explain that throughout the video. I jolted down some notes, and we're just going to have to take it from there. I'm just a little bit too lazy to go for a script. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome to another video. Bishop here. We're going to rock, and I want to ask you, do you play sloppy when you're playing games, right? So here's the intro. I know there's a lot of different type of players out there, and there's the people that treat gaming as a job application. They want to join esports, they want to become pros and then whatnot. And then there's people that just want to kind of like chillax for a little bit and just load up a game and then play for a wee bit, and then that's it. That's the end of their day, a bit of escapism. But when I'm playing those games, like the way I would consider myself a casual, non-sloppy gamer. And then by that means that I'm not very, very competitive to the point that I want to become the best with the best build, super elitist and whatnot. But I'm also not just messing up gameplay. As long as I'm not sabotaging the other people's gaming experience. This is mostly because I tend to play co-ops and online co-ops and PvP and then whatnot. I just try to kind of be considerate of other people's time and then my time and then the team and then whatnot. So I try to become a team player. So even though I might not just trying to squeeze every ounce of DPS out of my build, at the same point I'm just not being sloppy. I'm not just standing on a fire and expecting people to heal me or something. So this is because the video that you're watching now, I joined as a level 1. And I know this is super tricky, but like I joined a level 1, one of the hardest heists out there in GTA 5, which is the Doomsday heist. Now I completed a couple other finales, like the Bogdan problem or something, which are not like that bad. But this one, the Act 3, the Doomsday scenario, it's actually a little bit tricky. And for you to actually progress through this, if it was just a bunch of level 1s, just a bunch of low levels doing this, it would have been like super hard, and you need to be very cautious and then constantly taking cover, eating snacks, using armor and then whatnot. It would have been tricky to do this with a bunch of level 1s. But when you have like 100 plus levels, people with 100 plus levels that are just playing the game like so sloppy and then dying constantly and then just not eating snacks, it begs to the question, like, how does everyone just interprets the game? And I know that I'm not, like, listen, I'm not here accusing anyone of playing badly or anything, and I'm not here to dictating how people should play the game. But I sometimes wonder what goes around on these people's heads for playing the game so sloppy and then not caring, and then if they find enjoyment on the fact that the game is just constantly restarting. So, you know, when it's hard to go through the checkpoints and then you just completely just run into situations and you're getting constantly killed, and then I think it's at some stage he needs to this kind of stuff is going to take a little bit from your experience. And I wanted to know, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys do this? Like when you're playing with other people and playing in a team and whatnot, how do you guys approach this? Do you guys just barge in and shoot and then someone's gonna heal me, it's gonna be grand, not taking cover, if I die, we just restart? Don't you guys ever stop for a moment to think that maybe you're actually, you know, kind of messing around with other people's time, or everything is okay and then you guys really don't care about this? Now, if I was with a bunch of friends and then everyone just agreed on that this is okay, that will be one thing, right? This is, I think I used this analogy before. It's the playground rules, right? When you're a kid, mom sends you to the playground and then you go in and play with the other kids, and you're definitely not going to hang out with like all the kids. It's just impossible. You're not going to fit in all the groups at the same time. And then don't you one guy me and say like, well, I fit in all the groups. No one's gonna. No, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna fit with one. You're gonna fit with the skaters. Gonna fit with the sports. We're gonna fit with the smokers, stoners. You're gonna fit with the musicians. You're gonna fit with one group, and then that's it. And then you need to find that group. So when you join a public lobby, I know that it's just a bunch of people just thrown in, and then they're asked to be playing, right, to synergize for the next half an hour, 1 hour, or whatever, and play together. It's like, get along. You all you four now need to get along, and it's hard. So when you go in and join these public sessions, I know that you're going to try to find people that you actually enjoy playing with, and then you form your own group of friends, and then after that, you don't have to go to join public lobbies because you tend to play with a certain group of people. Everyone plays around the same time zone and whatnot, and that's how you progress in the game, and then you find your own group. This is the modern day of playground, going play with the other kids on the playground. But my point here is that if that doesn't happen, right, if you're just thrown with a group of random players, how do you actually go about it? Do you actually try to make these concessions? Do you actually try to make things work? Or you don't give shit? Or you just like play your game, do your thing, and then whatever other people are doing, it's grand, and you don't give a. Because the way I do it is just I try to adapt a little bit my gameplay to what's happening around me. If I see that someone is going towards the left-hand side, I just try to provide cover. I might LARP or I might RP a little bit into the game to the point that I feel like I'm just a little bit more immersed in the game. But all that immersion breaks when people just like barge in through the doors, just keep pulling like rocket launchers out of their arses, and it just blow things everywhere we go, which is kind of fun as well. It's also fun. But I think the constant breaks on gameplay, it breaks so much the immersion that I think it's normal or to kind of feel a little bit frustrated at the end of the gameplay. And then that's how I feel about it. But I didn't know, I don't know if I'm just like, I might just having like the shittiest of opinions here. And this might be the Guinness talking. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below if you guys got this far into the video and you feel like leaving a comment. How do you guys go about like these type of games? If this breaks immersion for you guys or not? If you just do things sloppy, or if you try to do things properly. And I'm not necessarily saying about glitching and then cheating and then whatnot. It's just like, do you try to play the game the way it was kind of intended to be played, or you just don't really care, it's only a game? Yeah. Well, if you say it's only a game, like obviously you're not trying to go for this esport job application stuff. But anyways, I just wanted to ramble this for a little while, and then I just wanted to make a video about this, and just putting it out there. This came after just doing tests with my level 1, being invited to groups with 100+ level players, and then they're just kind of like not pulling their weight. And then by not pulling their weight, I'm not saying that they need to play the game exactly the way I want it to be played, but what I saw here is just like, it comes across to me a little bit sloppy. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys feel like, if not, it's also grand. Thanks very much for coming in, watching the video, and spending a little bit of time with me. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys and girls on the next video. Until then, mind yourselves. Take good care.